Howdy folks, my name is Lance090 and welcome back to Let's Play Dwarf Fortress. So, let's resume here. All of our dwarves are nice and busy, which is a good thing. This guy, he's like running back and forth between... Not sure what he's doing exactly. He's running between the animals and here. Maybe he's watering the animals. I think some of the animals require water sometimes. Let's see, I don't know how many more beds we have in this thing. There's a way to look at the stockpile that's inside the carpenter's workshop, but I don't remember how. Details, perhaps? Oh. There might not be anything in there. I'm just curious how many more beds he needs. So this will be bed 4. Five, 6, 7. That'll be enough to get us going here. Yeah, might as well make 10. 8, 9, 10. For a bit of future proofing. What kind of fish do we have here? Oh, that's a hamster. No, those can't all be hamsters. You know what? Those are probably the icon for... I bet that's the refuse icon now for this tile set. That means we need a place to dump refuse real quick. Yeah, we don't need one that long. I like to keep these nice and quartered off where they can't pollute the base if they overfill with the gas. That's what these things like to do. Make a series of chambers like so. Store all the gross stuff in. Is that one a double bed? You think it's just random? It seems so, because these are both made of plum wood. See, our miners are already getting pretty quick at mining. That's the reason why I only take one miner, even though most people take 2. Just don't need to. Unless you're in like a hellscape where you need to like get underground as fast as humanly possible. Otherwise, 1 can do it. And in a situation like that, I think you're going to have more problems than just getting underground quick enough. Alright, so, need some new stockpiles here. See, it's P for stockpile. And I like to use custom ones. to disable everything. Alright, we'll start with corpses. So one for just corpses, which I like to put on the farthest away because it's going to get the most gross. Disable corpses, enable refuse. And this one is going to be not this stuff, because this stuff all does not rot. Body parts, corpses, and not remains. Like so, and then all of these are the first. Do the clean ones, I suppose. Permit all the clean stuff. Goes in the first one, because that's not going to go bad. Oops. And the last one, or the last two, are going to be just remains. Oops. Enable. Like that. There we go. Now looks like our miner is not busy again. Yeah, so let's get the well up and going. Alright, so the well we're going to have to dig on this layer. This is where it's going to fill up, and this is where we can retrieve it. I'm never sure how I want to design the well level, because it doesn't really need a 3x3 path to get to it, you know? We're so far away from the river that this is going to be quite the absurd well. Start like that. Alright, looks like we have our beds. Build bed. Can also do planning mode. Just keep it good to go. Let's see, I suppose we should lower the maximum quality to well crafted for max. Here we go. Sorry, I had to pause the recording, but F10 does something weird. It zooms in for some reason. Alright. Gotta pay attention to this well here, because it can cause issues if you mess it up. Namely, it's the main issue is if the dwarf goes asleep down there while he's working on it, then they can get killed very easily. Not for this part here's safe, but... Alright, let's dig some channels. Okay, so here... like something like this. Like another channel here. We'd like to remove this ramp. make another channel here. And then we would like to remove this ramp. Alright. Now, I lost track of where I'm at right now. Think about that far. This is an absurdly long well, but this is the easy way to do it. This is the easy way. I never did learn how to build one of the proper wells. I watched a video on it a really long time ago, but I was like, there's no point. Just build it like this. Although, in fairness, this is going to drain the river. It'll eventually get back up to speed, but yeah. The river's going to be low for a bit here. We need to turn this into a bedroom. Are all these beds too good? Is that what's going on here? It shouldn't be. They are pretty good quality. Let's max quality. Can I change that on here? Not sure why that didn't work exactly. Build. Bed. Let's turn off planning mode then. Oops. I forgot that outside of planning mode it's really annoying. The only thing I can think of is they're all better than well crafted for some reason. Alright, build door. People like their privacy, and then also build doors in here to cut off the stank from getting out. And then the mason, you're probably good to stop making doors and start making make some pots for me. Maybe like 10 pots. Carpenter, you need to start replenishing some of the stuff that we threw away at the start. Which is going to be the crutches. Oops, accidentally disabled my preview. We already built the buckets. Step ladders for now, then I'll get some wheelbarrows here in a minute. One thing with this tile set is a little hard to see when things are placed and when they're not, because look at the difference between a placed bed and an unplaced bed. It's just the border is a different color. Whereas usually it's like totally different. Alright, now let me get that cleared out, and then we're gonna dig up ramp. Now do not go to sleep down there, my good sir. Run. Okay. Now don't go down there. Sometimes they'll go down there just because they're able to go down there. Build. Be able to build like a floor here. Sure, make it out mudstone. And that other slot will be the well slot. Here comes an avalanche of water. Coming along with a blast of mud. Probably see it draining the river.
Summer is upon us.
Brace yourself. Summer is coming. Eventually. Any minute now, summer will be upon us. Any day now, summer will be upon us. There we go. Okay. So yeah, that's where our river's draining. It's a decent time to build a bridge, to be honest with you. Because the river is a little bit lower. It's not, well, maybe it's the worst time to build a bridge. There's a couple different ways to think about it. I think we want to start with a path here. So, dig downstairs over here. Up downstairs here. And let's see. I think we want to go one more down. Because otherwise it's going to tell us that damp stone is located. So one more there, and then an upstairs here. And an upstairs. And then we'll cover this up with floor later. So that enemies can't use this tunnel. We can't use it either once it's covered up, but... Wow, do you see how quick they cut that out? That's amazing. I'm telling you, you only need one miner. This is the hill I will die on. Okay, we want to keep it there, though, from digging underground, because we don't want to... We don't want to make the miner want to cross the river to do this. Although I don't know if I can avoid it. Alright. Please do not cross the river to do this, my good sir. Make sure that's the right spot. Don't do it. And they did it, which is really annoying. Build. The bridge was G, I think. Yeah. That's the size I want this. I'm going to build this. See, this needs to go this way. Needs to rise up towards us. And we're going to build it over the place that's draining, so nothing can... Hopefully to keep things from getting into the water supply. By covering it with the bridge. Okay, this should be able to make a bedroom now. This is a dormitory. The other thing we need is going to be tables and chairs. We also need to build a well when we're able. I think this person's building the floor there. Yeah, the well's always complicated. It needs blocks and chains and mechanisms. We should have chains somewhere. I'm not sure why we don't have access to them right now. We might have to wait till the caravan arrives, unfortunately. So we have 3 more doors, so let's go ahead and plop those in here. It's like a hunter is hunting somewhere. Unless it's our... Unless it's our fisherman getting attacked. Let's get to our unit list. Let's try to find the hunter. He's way over there. It must be the dog fighting, maybe. CV units. 15.
Oh, don't tell the elves, but all the fish are gone.
It's just the dog fighting something. Oh, yep, it's chasing this elk around. Alright, the bridge is done. Build. Floor here. Let's make it out of the closest material. It looks like the miner is not busy, and he's this other guy. Carpenter, okay. Good to know. Carpenter, you're gonna make our tables and chairs for the moment. The miner, you're gonna get to work digging this out. And I'm gonna leave that a 3x3 path. We might need it. This guy fell asleep outside. Not sure why, there's beds now. Libanites. There's some. So this is good stuff if I remember. Yeah, this is iron. Nice. Looks like we might be moving into fall here. Trees are dropping their stuff. I love her little waterfall too, that's really cool. I don't think I've had a map where I've had a waterfall on it. Let's see, we also need the last workshops, which is going to be the mechanics workshop and that's the other one I usually go with. think it's usually the jeweler's workshop I go with up here. Jeweler's workshop is J, as it should be. Can make it out of wood, even though it says the rock is cheap or closer. It's technically not, because it's a lot slower to move around. But we're out of time for this video. Hope you all enjoyed. If you did, remember to hit the like button, keep the conversation going in the comments, and subscribe if you want to see more. Until next time, I hope you have a good day.